Hey everybody, so I'm back with a update about the full moon that's coming up. This full moon is in Pisces. It will be September the 14th, and I'm gonna do it a little bit different today. I'm gonna talk about the darkness and the light of the moon, because just like every zodiac, just like every human, it's a good side and it's a bad side to it. Like every zodiac has its pros and cons. So I'm gonna talk about the pros and cons of this full moon that's coming up. So the pros of this full moon would be you're gonna feel very connected to self. I know I've been deeply in my cocoon lately, like really connecting to my soul. I've really evolved a lot on my spiritual journey, like rapidly in this little amount of time. And I feel like I'm getting closer to my angels. Like communication is a lot more clear. I've been getting a lot of signs lately. I've been feeling a lot better. I've been vibrating really high on certain days. Of course, every day isn't perfect, but I've been feeling really strong and connected to myself lately and to God, to the divine. So this moon will have that effect. And I've probably been feeling it early because I am empathic and I do feel so much or whatever. Like I'm so open or whatever. So maybe that's why I've been feeling it a little bit earlier. But basically, it's going to be a lot of emotions because Pisces is like water and the moon is really connected to water or whatever and emotion. So you're going to feel things are going to be really real for you. Like when you connect to your soul, like you see things very clearly with no with things that don't really matter. Truth basically, like you're really pure, if that makes sense. Your emotions are really pure, your intentions are really pure, your desires are really pure or whatever. So that's the some of the pros to this. And what else is a good thing? Let me think. Well, basically, since you're connected to soul, you're gonna know like what direction you want to move in. And of course, with every full moon, it's a type of energy to move forward and like be in go mode. You're gonna have a certain energy to want to like press in whatever direction you desire. I would say the cons of this full moon would be feeling impatient, anxious, frustrated because you're not where you want to be exactly, or like overthinking it. Yeah. And when you are in your emotions sometimes, you can overthink things in a negative way. Like you can't get deep in your emotions and really realize what you're passionate about or what you really care about. But you can also be so emotional to the point where you feel defeated. So just be mindful of that, to not be so much in your head. If you're thinking so much about, what you got to do or where you're not at yet, don't beat yourself up about it. Think positively. Like I always say, like try to stay positive as possible so that you'll get a good outcome instead of a bad outcome. And really, it just boils down to having trust in the Most High, because anything could happen at any moment, good or bad, because everything is in like God's hands or whatever. Everything is in God's hands. Like if He wants you to have something, if He wants something to go in a good favor for you, that's what's going to happen. If it's not meant for you, you're not going to get it. And it's basically based off you. Like, what are you doing while you out here? Like to deserve what you're asking for, or like what would you do if you got it? Like would you be able to maintain it? Would you appreciate it? and stuff like that. Because I talked before about things that I asked for, and I always wondered why I couldn't have it or why I didn't have it yet. And it's like I wasn't responsible enough to handle it. So that made me realize how much work I gotta do personally to even maintain the desires that I want, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is gonna be a strong full moon, like dealing with emotions and stuff like that. Y'all already know every full moon be really emotional or whatever. But basically, all the moons are about helping you get more in touch with yourself, because that's what God really wants for us. Because like when you do that, that's where you will find Him. And really, that's what He wants you to find Him and appreciate Him and know that all is, like, everything is because of Him. And He just wants what's best for us. Not saying we have to be perfect, because we can't, like I said, everything has darkness and everything has light. But as long as our intentions are good and we learn our lessons and evolve, we will eventually reach a place of peace. I have not reached it quite yet. Like, it's really hard to do. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just know I'm excited about my journey or whatever, and I want to see how far I'm gonna go, because it's like I don't want to just be a sitting potato out here. Like, I don't know why I said potato, but whatever. Like, I don't want to just exist and not know why and not have a purpose and just be here. Like, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what none of us is here for. So I asked to know my purpose here on earth. I had to reach a very dark place in order to even want to know that. But whatever, it happened, and I'm grateful for that dark time, because I would have never found myself, and I would not have been grateful in my eyes, or my eye would not have been open. So I just want to say that. But yeah, the moon will come September the 14th, and it's going to be highly emotional. It's going to help you really go within and get in tune with yourself and find out what you really want to do with your life, who you are, what's your deepest desires. And Pisces, like, you can really fantasize a lot. Like, you're going to be really creative, or you may dream about certain things. But to me, what you fantasize about, what you dream about, that's what's really in your soul. Like, that's what's a part of you. So you should pursue those things. Look more into that, like things that make you happy, not everything that's so serious. Like, life is not meant to be so serious and unhappy. God put us here to be happy. People made the world so structured, and but it's okay. You don't have to live by those rules. Like, think with your own mind, create your own reality, and be happy. And just be good to other people. Like, of course, you're not going to be perfect all the time, but don't just be an asshole and just step all over everybody. Like, that's ODing. Like, you're going too far. But yeah, just try to be the best version of yourself for you. Okay, I'm going to go now. I did good. It's not 10 minutes. Peace and love, y'all. And light.